Hello Pisces, welcome to Creators on the Crest. I'm Stephanie and this is your July monthly reading. Today we will be doing a Celtic cross spread and then I will pull an oracle card for the Piscean collective to close off the reading. Do keep in mind these are general readings, take only what resonates. If you're interested in more context, check out your Sun, Moon, Rising, and North Node readings. You can also cross-watch for someone else. If you want to book a personal reading, make a donation, or join me on social media, I will have links in the description box below. Okay, Pisces, let's get this party started. Give me just a moment while I lay out the spread. Okay, Pisces, to start off your energy in July, you are coming in with the Emperor. This is really stabilized energy. It feels solid. It feels like there's a lot of fortitude here in your energies, and it's crossed with the Star. So really giving me the sense that you have been wanting and desiring and hoping for some form of stability, some form of positive movement, some form of getting ahead to come into your life. And it looks like those energies are upon you for July. Now, in your needed focus area, there is this Five of Swords, which is an energy of conflict, an energy of a bit of a battle with something. We'll have to clarify to see exactly what that is. In the past, you're leaving behind something that once brought you joy that you've kind of come to the awareness that it no longer does. And again, we'll see and try to clarify what this is, because this is the Sun card. It's usually the happiest card in the deck. But if it's something you're leaving behind, that gives me the sense that it was something that you thought brought you happiness, but either that just shifted and changed or you've decided it no longer brings you what it once did. In your strength, you have the Two of Wands. So your ability at this time to be focused, especially in planning and looking ahead, making a plan, forecasting for yourself, whether that be financial or with your goals or hobbies or whatever you're working on, that is in your strength. That is a strong energy for you for this month. In the future, you get the Queen of Pentacles. I like this. It feels very like it's backing up the energy you're starting us out with the Emperor and the Star here. It's very stabilized. It's very grounded energy. So not necessarily the energy I typically associate with Pisces, but it feels like a good feeling to me and to your energy. In the advice and support, you get the Seven of Cups. This is the understanding that many choices surround you and life is made up of choices. And be sure that you understand that your choices are not limited, that you have more than one choice, even if you can't see it in the moment. In your environment, you get the King of Pentacles. So wow, Pisces, you're really giving me that July for you is a month of coming into some sort of level of stability, and you're feeling like you're really conquering this and like really feeling good. I feel like something has come through for you. Some shift has happened and you're feeling way more stabilized and grounded than you have in possibly and potentially a really long time. In your hopes and fears, you have the Six of Cups. This has to do with maybe family and family relationships. So maybe you're desiring for some of those to come into balance. Maybe there's been boundaries set there for some of you that have been needed and healthy. And maybe some of you are just now starting to determine that you do want to settle down and grow a family. For some of you, there could be pregnancies involved. And so there's kind of those energies floating around with that. In the potential outcome, you get the Nine of Pentacles. And this is really interesting. And I can't wait to clarify this, because this is two energies kind of coming through here. One is the recognition of what you've accomplished and what you've built. And the other energy that's coming through is that there's still like a missing piece. And we'll have to see if we can figure out what that missing piece might be for you, because that's why we're looking at this reading, so we can see the energies and work with them. Okay, let's first clarify this Emperor for you, Pisces. Clarified by the Nine of Wands and the Star. So we have a little bit of Aquarius energy coming in here with the fire. So fire and air. This feels like it's been a real lit time for you, and maybe a time where you've experienced some really nice growth for yourself toward your dreams and desires and everything like that. There is this element though of like maybe being more visible and therefore having to guard your energies a little bit more than you have in the past. Yeah, there it is. It's coming up. Yeah, this is, there's this sensation too of like, I'm just going to say it's in your tissues of your body, and like the fascia and like the connective tissues. Any kind of work around like fascial release, myofascial release, myofunctional therapy, massage, this kind of thing that will really like help the tissues open up so that they can get hydrated for you, really will help align your energies. So look to your trusted healthcare practitioner and maybe have that conversation about what you could do to release and replenish that. That's a connection that's going on here. And it's interesting because it's connected. It's like your body is telling you, it's giving you, it's like, hey Pisces, there's these other energies. Now that you have this success and this visibility and this stability, there's jealousy energies and other energies that are coming in towards you, and your body is telling you like, okay, let's get our tissues nice and hydrated so we're functioning, you know, as a full unit here and can really defend ourselves against these types of energies. Now your challenge is the Star. This is giving me the feeling, Pisces, like you're almost like, are you feeling like you set your goals too high or something? Since this is a challenge. Yeah, it looks like, okay, so for some of you, you've stepped into this new stability, this beautiful energy. You're getting a lot more attention. A lot of eyes are on you. And now you're like, oh, holy crap, leave me alone, leave me alone. Like this energy is too much. So I think, you know, when you think about, you're like, did I bite off more than I could chew? Did I dream too big here? But you've also got the Queen of Swords, and she's very strong and she's very determined. And she is one that does have proper boundaries. It might be a good time for you, a good month for you to reassess your energy. So kind of do an energy check, do a tissue check, get kind of, you know, in your body with it, and figure out where you need to kind of shore up or have those better protections. I see you being able to successfully do that. It just might need a little attention, because I think at times for you, things are getting a little overwhelming, or like, is this too much for me kind of feeling. Let's look at this Five of Swords and your needed focus. The Five of Swords is clarified by the Justice card and the Judgment card. So Pisces, all of this, you know, this success, this stability, this attention that you have on you, and the different energies you're beginning to feel, there is a past life energy that is coming up for you in this. The Five of Swords clarified by the Justice card and the Judgment card. So again, like whatever you're going through now, where you now have more attention on you, this could be in your job, that you could be an entrepreneur and you just got like a lot more clients. You just taken on a big project, whatever it is that more attention is on you, it is bringing up something from the past where it literally, like, your soul is perceiving it like a failure from the past, even though it's like a learning experience. And so there's that little fragmented piece of your soul that's like, ouch, is this again? Like, because whatever conflict it was not just, it was not fair. It didn't go well. There's a lot of karmic, you know, entanglement going on in this past life that I'm seeing. And this is coming up out of your subconscious, out of your like soul's blueprint to get your attention. To get your attention. And it's going to be necessary for you to be able to distinguish what those energies were versus what you're dealing with now. It's a different situation, it's a different time, but some of the energies coming at you are the same. Back then in this other life, it doesn't look like you had many tools to deal with that in a healthy manner. Now you do. All right, so let's look at what you're leaving behind. We had the Sun here in the past, clarified by the Two of Swords and the Page of Cups. Yeah, Pisces, your view of happiness and what makes you happy has completely shifted. And I think it's because of how much you've come into yourself and how much you've grown here and how much you have gained, that what once you thought made you happy, you realized was really kind of trapping you and leaving you falling short in some ways. You know, it's perfectly okay for us to go through evolution. Pisces, is perfectly okay for you to evolve, and it's perfectly okay for you to redefine this as you go and to say, that used to make me happy, now it doesn't. It could be anything. It could be a type of relationship, a type of person, a dependency, a habit, something that you leaned into that you thought made you happy, and you've come to realize it did not, and it always had you falling short of the mark. Which, that's positive, because I feel like that's connected to this past life that needs your focus. This is past life healing. Past life healing 101. In your strength for the Two of Wands, it's clarified by the Two of Wands. Again, a double Two of Wands and the King of Pentacles. Yes, Pisces. Okay, so King of Pentacles you have over here in your environment. You are, because of your willingness to go here and to do this level of work with yourself and to let go of what you thought once made you happy so you can open the doors to the new things, it's really putting you in a powerful energy of, as you move forward and as you plan out, especially as you look forward, let's say to the next year. So this is a good month for you to look forward to plan out the next year. And what you want things to look like, especially keeping your stability and your newfound stability, financial stability, resource stability, whatever it might be, keeping that at the forefront of your planning. It's kind of like the underlying cornerstone that's holding everything together, even when things get chaotic. So I really like this energy. Great time for you to plan and look ahead and dream. Pisces love to dream, so dream. In the future, you have this Queen of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the Three of Swords and the Three of Cups. Very interesting. It's interesting. I feel like some of you could be therapists or you could be healers and leaders in your own right that are watching this. Now, whether that's happened in a professional way in your life or you just find that it happens through your acquaintances and people you meet and things like that, you are showing me that you are able to bring people together through healing pain. And this may be one of the gifts that's meant to supplement whatever you've brought into stability here. This could be a course. This could be a webinar. This could be one-on-one coaching, small group kind of coaching. There's something coming up for you in the future, and that where you're showing people, no matter what amount of pain and healing is needed, we can transform this, and with the proper support and investment, we can move forward. It's beautiful, beautiful energy, really grounded, really stabilized, and it feels complementary to everything else you have going on here. Let's look at this advice and support from the Seven of Cups. Choices opening up to you. You get the Strength card and the Three of Wands. I love that because in your Strength, you had the double Two of Wands. In the advice and support, you're taking the next step to the Three of Wands. You're getting a little bit, you've like picked up a tool. You're taking that step closer. There is Leo energy coming in here for some of you that you might want to pay attention to. And there's also a lot of earth energy going on. So you could be dealing with earth signs around you, or like I said, a Leo here. Maybe you're working with a coach or a mentor who has that Leo energy, a big, open, lion heart type of energy, who's really encouraging you how to take the next step and everything like that. And blended in with that, here you are with this awareness of, I have all these choices. Now, sometimes that can be overwhelming and you're like, I have so many choices. But in this case, I'm feeling like it's important for you to have your options open as you're working through the next steps. In the environment, you had this King of Pentacles, and it's clarified by the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Cups. Really interesting correlation here. You're showing me that as you trust your heart, Pisces, as you trust your heart, and I know I'm wearing the Cancer shirt today. It's because July is the month for Cancer. We're in that energy. I'm a Cancer sun. So I need to get a card for every sign so I can represent. But as I'm looking at this energy here in your environment and you feeling victorious and you feeling stabilized, you have really, you are showing me that you're really working the energies of what to embrace and open up to and what to leave behind and walk away from. And these are two energies that are very distinct poles in your environment right now. So it may be a little tricky, and I can see now why some of your challenges, what it is, because and this could be as simple as you're putting content out there and you're learning to turn away from like the hate and the jealousy and the trolls and all that, but you're embracing the people who hear your message and you're opening up to those in a warm and receptive way, in a big, trusting way that seems really, really fruitful for you. That's why you're successful here, because it's working. All right, in the hopes and fears of the Six of Cups, this is about family. You get the Four of Cups and the Two of Cups. So there's a little bit of, and if we're looking at the angle of fear, there's a little bit of sadness here. Like, is this going to work out for me? Is my family or my home life and my inner, my immediate family situation going to work out for me? For some of you, it's, am I going to ever find the love I'm looking for? Am I ever going to find the partnership I'm looking for? For some of you, you could be, this could be simply if you're pregnant, you could be going through the emotions and the mood swings of pregnancy. It's natural. Absolutely. There are going to be times where you're feeling very emotional and very sad and worn out, and other times where you're feeling very lively and supported and glowing, and you've got all that going on. So for no matter your situation, for some of you, this could be, just really trying to reconcile fulfillment in love for you. Whew. In your potential outcome, Pisces, the Nine of Pentacles is clarified by the Nine of Pentacles again, and the Five of Wands, which I've seen this energy once before, I think with Scorpio. And I'm going to tell you the same advice I gave them because it's coming up the same way. And that is, stop overcomplicating things. Pisces, stop overcomplicating things. Everything is within your reach here. Anytime you get in a place where you're overcomplicating things, you kind of miss something, right? So I don't know if there's things that maybe you need to delegate conversations you need to have. For those of you who are entrepreneurs, this is, yeah, you need to release some of this energy. Give something over to your virtual assistant, your copywriter, whatever it might be. You may need to take some time off of work. You may need to kind of remove yourself from some of the conflicting energies that have you maybe overcomplicating things in your field. Because it's coming in again from a real like body, kind of like I'm feeling it in my body. I'm feeling like the tissues tighten up again. So it's like, let's open those up. Let's open those up. Now, part of you kind of likes the challenge of this. It's interesting. Part of you kind of enjoys this part of the challenge. And for some of you, it could be your greater being and your soul and the universe kind of coordinating together to, it's kind of like overcoming a final hurdle in the race, you know, and the missing key, the missing element, and you reaching to the universe, you going through some of these challenges and then reaching the conclusion that you are the missing piece and that the overcomplication is just not needed, you know, but it's a lesson that you're teaching yourself at the same time. So it's interesting. Water signs maybe tend to be a little bit overcomplicating things a little bit. But you know, and it all could harken back to this past life healing 101 that you're doing here, because this seems like it has a bigger imprint on you. Pisces, let's pull an oracle card from the Moonology deck to close off your reading today. Pisces, you got your commitment is being tested the first quarter moon. There could be some challenges coming your way, but they're just the universe's way of testing you. The first quarter moon calls for you to face any hurdles with confidence. What do you actually think is possible? If you believe you can do it, then you probably can. If you spend your life affirming that something is too big for you to surmount, it probably is. See how it works? Do you believe your dreams will come true, or have you secretly already given up? Showing some commitment now will help you move toward your desired outcome. What you believe to be true is true for you, so believe in yourself. Pisces, that's what I said. Did I not say hurdle, like that final hurdle? That is what you're dealing with here. And additional meanings for the card, you're almost to your goal. You still need to put in maybe a little bit more effort. And I think the universe and your soul are working together on this. Sometimes we just need to realize how much we want something. And in your case, your desire is this to really transform this with these past life subconscious energies rising up from your blueprint. You're doing this like, this is like the big one. This is like the end game in this particular cycle and pattern for you as a soul. So it's really big stuff. And think about recommitting. What are you committing to? And what are your commitments here? Pisces, a really cool reading. It has been an honor to do this reading for you, and I can't wait to see you next time.